Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me, guys? Think you can hear me. We are hearing you. Thank you, Sharada. Thank you. Thank you, Bagi. I don't have anything to say until the CPI. So let the CPI run first go, then we will see what we can do. Until now, until then, I really don't have anything to do, okay? So I'll just keep quiet until 8:30. We'll see how the CPI is going to deliver the price. Then we'll see. You know how to trade the CPI. 1 minute fair value gap should be the target. In the meantime, it's time to smoke. Smoking is injurious to health. Don't smoke. Good morning, Gurmeet. Good morning, brother. How are you? I took a take profit trader account. I will take the entry only for the first presented fair value gap. So I'll try to pass the account by using first presented fair value gap. No other entry I will take to that to this trader account. Okay. Good morning. Hola, bon dia. Gupta, bon dia, bon dia, bon dia, bon dia. Hi, brother. Hey, RP. How are you, man? Only here for 10 minutes. I'm at work. Okay, man. Just watch the CPI run, then go for your work, man. Brother, how to handle losses? Loss is just part of the game, and you have to accept the losses. If you would love to handle the losses, always try to make sure that you are not over trading. If you don't over trade, you will easily handle the loss. Hey, Jack. Morning. Thanks for the penguin, by the way, RP. Risk management, taking losses, everything is nothing. I mean, this thing is not that much impactful if you don't over leverage, if you don't over trade. Losses are the part of this game. If you frame 5 entries, 3 of them can be winning trade, 2 can be the losing trade. So you have to accept that loss. There is no one in this world who can avoid losses. It is inevitable. You have to take it. But that's not going to hurt you if you don't over leverage or if you don't over trade. Losses are not going to hurt you. Cat lover, good morning, brother. Bondia. Hey, Anas. You didn't see me. You saw my chart. By the way, thank you, brother. I was just kidding, Anas. I'll wait for 1 more minute. 2, 1. There you go. Let's see. Let's see. 1 minute fair value gap. You know, right? 1 minute fair value gap. If it can make a fair value gap to that 1 minute candle, that is gonna be the 50% of that fair value gap is gonna be my target. Okay. Even if it wants to go higher, I don't have any problem. I know that it will go higher because I showed you in my Discord how this thing is going to work. Before CPI, it will take the liquidity, sell side liquidity. After CPI, it will go toward the buy side liquidity, buy side liquidity, buy side liquidity. Here, here. Okay. Here I have some, but I don't really think about this at all right now. I think it will take at least this obvious liquidity. But first, I will be bearish until the 50% of that 1 minute candle fair value gap. So whatever fair value gap it is going to make here, that 50% is gonna be my target. If it make the fair value gap, by the way. This dotted line is gonna be my target. So any kind of selling opportunity, I'll go for that. By the way, let him first make the fair value gap, then I will mark it. This is a very simple rule for CPI. wait for CPI run, wait for 1 minute candle 50%. I mean 1 minute candle to make the fair value gap, then target the 50% of that fair value gap. Very simple. Not always, but most of the time. Okay, there you go. This is my 1 minute fair value gap from there to there. My target is this dotted line. Okay, this dotted line is gonna be my target. If I get any selling opportunity, I'll go for sell until the dotted line. After reaching to this dotted line, maybe I will start to look for buy. I will see. Okay, but if it doesn't give me any selling opportunity, I'll just let this go and let him trade the dotted line. Then I will start to look for buying opportunity. A buying opportunity is not confirmed yet, but selling is confirmed. Okay, so if it go a bit higher, then give me a selling opportunity until this dotted line. I'll take that on. If it doesn't provide me any opportunity, I'll just let him fall until this dotted line. Now some of you can think this is a very small run from there, 50 handle, something like that. So if I can get like 20, 25, 30 handle, I think it's enough. At the same time, if any of you would love to take the buy, please go for it. I have no problem. I'm doing what I know by my previous experience. Until now, I didn't see anything that I can frame for myself. So I need something that will tell me that I can take that entry from that PDL. By the way, my stream is late today. I mean, what is the delay for today? I tried to fix the internet. I hope it is fixed. So just let me know if the delay is, how much is the delay, okay? See you later, Ravi. See you later, ma'am. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for giving the like. By the way, guys, don't forget to give me the like. 6 seconds, 8 seconds is still too much. Still too much. But I think it's good, right? 6, 8 seconds is not bad, right? If any of you are looking for buy, please go for it. Hey, Miguel. I'll see if it can work as an order block. So, okay. Just for a bit, it didn't close below this low. So I'm not going to take the sell from here because it is not valid as my order block yet. This candle didn't close below this candle. So it's not the order block. Maybe I will miss this trade, but it's okay. It's okay to me, but I'm not going to take it. My plan was that if it could close one tick below this candle, below this line, then I could take a sell here. My stop loss is going to cover that order block, which is going to be 38 handle. I wouldn't go for that. Of course, I would maybe put stop loss 28 handle, something like that, until this dotted line. That could be my plan, but as it is not valid as an order block yet, so I'm not going to frame it. First, the body has to close below this line. Then it will be valid as an order block. Here, stop loss has to be above this candle, which is gonna be the order block. As it is 38 handle, I don't want to take that risk. So I would love to put it here somewhere, okay, around this area. So now if it tap to this line, that will be my sell. I'm not going to take this one because in this account, I will only take the sell by first presented gap. Here until this dotted line is my interest to see if it can reach until this dotted line. It can reach a bit higher. I can get stopped out over here because my stop loss is tight. Just covered the min threshold of this order block where I have to cover the full Here, I just covered that mean threshold a bit higher of that mean threshold. I hope that mean threshold is not going to be broken. Wick is not going to hurt me. There is the mean threshold. If I get stopped out here and market fail to close above this high one more time, come back again, closed below this order block level, I'll take re-entry over there. Just don't want to take this huge risk until this area. I don't want to take that huge risk. Just cover until this. Okay, that will be a losing trade maybe. If it close below this order block again, I'll take re-entry over there. If it doesn't close below this order block, no entry. I'll take only the entry for first presented gap to this account. Okay. It will fail to go above that high, close below this order block one more time, I'll take sell again. Here I covered the mean threshold, but unfortunately the wick did the damage. Sometimes shit happens. Wick is really sometimes very difficult to or to say this one. Let's see, wait a bit. If it can close, okay. Wherever it will close, I'll push the button here. Next sell again over there. Stop loss, same area, covering this mean threshold now. This time 24 handle stop loss. Target is that dotted line. I don't want to see that this market will come back again for this mean threshold. So that is why I'm just covering the mean threshold, nothing else. Just the mean threshold. It should fall now. It would be a bit higher actually. Around this area, okay. In the meantime, here we have a loss of 24 handle, something like that. So what you can do, you can take a partial when it will provide you 24 handle. Okay, so far it has provided 20 handle. When it will give you 24 handle, take a partial over there so that your loss has been mitigated, and hold your target for 40 handle. I told you that here my stop loss is little tight. I covered that mid threshold. We did the damage. Sometimes shit happens. I can't cover that high because if I was wrong, that would be a 40 handle loss, something like that. I don't want to take that 40 handle loss or something like that. So I'd love to cover the mean threshold and then try to take that sell until the dotted line. If I get stopped out, I will wait the body close one more time below this order block. Wherever the body will close, I will take the re-entry from there. Exactly from there, take the partial around 24 handle, which is your loss. Hold your stop loss still over there until it hit your target. It can retest this order block. It is acceptable, 100% acceptable, as well as this is your propulsion block. This highest up close body close candle is your propulsion block. So it can come back again until the 50% of this propulsion block. Okay. Just don't get serious. I mean, don't take serious this 24 handle loss. That's all. Until it doesn't touch the 50% of this 1 minute fair value gap, I'm bearish. Okay. Of course, make sure that you have taken the partial around 24 handle. There you go. Market opened. I give you my boom. Okay. It tapped to the 50%. Exactly to this 50% here. Oh, okay, sorry, it didn't touch the 50%, I guess, for one tick or something like that. I hope that it will touch it. Okay, I hope it will touch it. I just put the stop loss to the break even now because you have taken the partial. Put the stop loss to the break even. If it doesn't reach to the 50%, accept that loss. Nothing to say because it came exactly. I guess it just missed it for one tick or something like that. Put your stop loss to the break even. Hope that it is gonna hit your target. That is your daily fair value gap high as well here. So it tapped to the daily fair value gap high here. Daily fair value gap high. if it reverses from there, it's really so unfortunate, okay, because it should reach until the 50% exactly. Now if it doesn't reach until the 50% of this 1 minute gap, instead it reverses from the daily fair value gap low, it's just a mistake. I mean, bad luck, just a bad luck, nothing to say over there. I wish before stopping me out to the break even, it will reach to the 50%, because this 50% is obvious. I need the precision. Until now, I will look for bearish. Okay, even if it started to go higher, I will start to look for sell again if it doesn't reach until the 50% tick by tick, as the market is too precise now these days. So I really appreciate if it can touch the 50% exactly. The only problem is here, this is the daily fair value gap, daily last fair value gap high. So if it reverses from there, I will say this is just a unfortunate. Let's see. I'm gonna put the this thing one more time, and would love to keep the stop loss over here a bit higher so that I can see how much it has actually delivered, just for that. But remember, your stop loss is at the break even. So far it has provided 41.11 handle. Just wait a bit until it doesn't reach to this 50%. I'm not interested to see it will start to keep going higher. So 50% should be traded precisely. Okay, precisely it should be traded. A bit more, a bit more. Please don't do that. Come on, man, come on. I write it boom already. Please. My stop loss is at the break even. Okay, I just put it here because I need to see how much it has delivered. So you can see 31 handle, 30 handle, something like that. Don't close your trade over here. Wait until the 50% because your stop loss is at the break even. You don't need to worry about that. It will hit the 50%. Believe it. There you go. Boom. Now, please, 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 please. I want to see the boom, man. I want to see boom. Yeah, I'm sorry for that loss. It's a 24 handle loss, as I told. If I would love to put my stop loss over here, which is 37 handle, I don't want to take that risk. I don't want to take that risk. I would love to put it over here, cover that min threshold of that order block. So 24 handle, 5 handle, something like that. I will take that risk. Then when the body has closed, I don't want to wait for that order block retest. It closed, I'm in the market. Stop loss is going to be the same area covering this min threshold this time until this 50% is not going to be traded. It's a very simple rules. Every single CPI I come here, I showed you this. Is it really difficult to observe? Is it really difficult to catch? Now it's your decision. Here the min threshold perfectly hold the market, but we did the damage. Here I told you where your stop loss should be. There should be a stop loss. If you put a stop loss above the order block, you will never get stopped out. But I can't do it because the stop loss is gonna be too much. Okay, so it just stopped me out by one handle or one tick, something like that. It's just a miss. I mean, unfortunate. Now I can see some boom. Thank you. Thank you. Anybody took that entry with me? It reached on micro. Oh, okay, Jack. I didn't know that. Okay, it reached in mini as well. Ben Cruz, boom, thank you. Naj, boom, thank you. Almamuti, boom, thank you. Jack T, boom, thank you. Jonathan, boom, thank you. Niche Dictionary, boom, thank you. Andres, boom, thank you. Cat Lover, boom, thank you. Ben Cruz, T2, why are you so confident at the C? Brother Ben, you are with me so long, so you know that I'm showing this every CPI. Every CPI, almost every CPI, not every CPI. I should not say like this way. Every CPI, but almost every CPI. This is what happened. So when I saw that 80%, 90% CPI do this type of things, I can simply use this logic. Now my interest is to look for the buying opportunity. See this candle, down close, body close candle here. So there, let me show you. I would love to see it will work as a bullish order block now. I'm not going to frame any other trade for this CPI because for CPI run, I know that it will come to this 50%. I got already. that. Okay, my boom, I already got my boom here. Yeah, that first one is losing trade. I'm so sorry for that. I showed you the logic. If you put your stop loss in a logical level, you will never get stopped out. And as you can see, it's perfectly respected that mean threshold. So it was just my wick that did the damage. Here, this order block, I'm not going to take this one. But for example, I didn't take that on that sell. That sell I didn't take. Then I would go for this buy for until this mean threshold one more time from this order block from there. Okay. So if it tap over there, I would love to take the buy from here until this mean threshold. I can hold the trade until this rejection block, but mean threshold should be the partial. Now, if it doesn't give me the entry, that is different matter. I don't care about that. I was looking for sell. That is that 50%. Look at the reaction from that 50%. I want to catch that reaction as well. My bias is bullish. I would love to see it will go higher, but I am not 100% sure that it will be bullish. My trade is done over here. CPI trade is done over here. I will wait for the next opportunity after 9:30. Now, how many people took that buy with me? Sorry, took that sell with me? Let me know that. I'm holding the low of the 1 minute candle. No, it's a bad habit. You can't. I mean, it's up to you, brother. I have no problem. If you want to hold it for so long, I don't have any problem. But I would never go for that. It could reach over there, but I am not interested to see that. It's just my opinion, okay? Ben, did you get your answer? SK, thanks for the penguin. Boom, boom, boom. DB, yes, boom. Thank you, DB, for taking that entry, for believing in Wizard. Thank you so much. Took it on micro. Boom. Thank you, brother Andre, for your boom. 831 entry. My master maker. 831 entry. You took the 831. Okay, you took the sell over there. You are too fast. Wait for the confirmation. That is my advice only. But of course, you can take wherever you want to take the entry. But my advice is wait for the confirmation. So if I want to take the sell, my sell should be from this order block. It's my opinion again. I'm not judging any of you. Please don't misunderstand me. Boom, boss. Thank you, Caesar. Sharda, boom. Thank you. Gurmit, boom. Thank you. I am holding. Okay, I told you what I was thinking. Arslan, FX, boom. Thank you. X-Man, trade. Thank you, man. Seth Hunter, thank you. Flip, thank you, man. Seth Hunter, glad to see you back. Thanks for all your knowledge. You are most welcome, Seth. Bro, cook CPI like fish. That was awesome. That is awesome comment, brother. Oh man. Now this fair value gap can hold the market. Of course, it can do that. It doesn't need to reach until this order block. This fair value gap can hold the market, send it higher. I absolutely agree with that. But I don't want to take the entry from this fair value gap. If it reaches over there, that is my entry point. If I miss this sell, I would love to take the buy over here. But for CPI, I always try to take the sell, or I always look for the constant crossment rejection. CE until the CE, okay? So this buy, it's something like I missed this one, I have to take the entry, then I would go for this trade. Either from this order block or from this fair value gap. Any of them can hold the market and send it at least until this mean threshold, at least until that mean threshold, and then finally this rejection block. Okay, this rejection block is the next point for the reversal. Even if this market would love to reverse a bit, this rejection block can do that. What about setting your stop at the point where it makes sense and moving your entry toward the stop to have it not too big? I didn't understand, brother Daniel. Why don't I see market like this? What are you talking about, man? It's so simple. Why don't you see that? Yeah, that's my question. Why don't you see that? I simply showed you this CPI one after another, one after another, one after another. How did I show it to you? Wait for 1 minute candle 50%. Sometimes very rare 15-minute candle 50%. Very rare. It's very rare. 15-minute candle 50% is very important for FOMC. It's very important for FOMC. But for CPI, 1 minute candle 50% is so much important. That 50% is so much important. Every single CPI I show you the same thing, one after another, one after another, one after another. Why don't you see that? It's my question. Bad macro coming. I don't trade after 9 at all. So yeah, here the entry can be from this order block, or for when market has made this fair value gap, it doesn't need to reach until this order block at all. It doesn't need to do that. This, or I mean, see this fair value gap top, tap to this fair value gap until this min threshold. Of course it can reverse until this area, then it can come back again for this order block, but I prefer that this market will keep going higher until this rejection block. Okay, so this min threshold will be broken and market will come for this rejection block. That is my expectation. Here if I miss this entry, I will take the entry from this top of this fair value gap over here. Now you can say, brother, as a hindsight you are saying this, I have showed this to you in my life lot of time. If I take my entry from this fair value gap, I'll put my stop loss below the candle which has made this fair value gap, just one tick below that candle. If I take the entry from this order block, I would love to put my stop loss below the order block. So this is all about trading. Here, this min threshold, until trade this min threshold, either that should be the partial or that should be the closing of your trade. It's a good place for reversal. If it is overzealous, it can reach until this rejection block, but that area is so much precise. Look at the reaction from this consonant crossment over here. This is all for your learning. Don't focus to copy my trade. Instead, focus on my whatever I'm saying you. Okay. Only when you show, then I can see. Cannot see on my own. Why is that, man? Why is that? Hi Tito, what is the reason why your bias is bullish today? I told that in my Discord in Sunday, I guess in Sunday, when I was asking you guys to do the bullish, to do the weekly analysis. I told that there is only buy side liquidity and sell side liquidity. I want to see before CPI market will take the sell side liquidity, and around CPI market will go toward the buy side liquidity. I have all the buy side liquidity. Of course, I told that I'm not bullish yet. I will be bullish if it shows me the bullishness. Otherwise, yeah, prematurely or primarily I'm bullish. I'm not saying that I'm bullish exactly. Primarily I'm bullish for today. Okay, so it all depends on the situation around 9:30 to see how the market is going to react. I have a very cute buy side liquidity, which I want to see it will go toward that buy side liquidity. By the way, guys, I deserve some boom. Yeah, you can say that, brother. This is a hindsight. It didn't give you the entry from the order block. When you saw this fair value gap, why you didn't utilize that fair value gap? I showed it to my live. If you remember, lot of time. Order block and fair value gap. Sometimes market doesn't need to trade that order block if it make the fair value gap. So for example, here, when it made this order block, at the same time, if it could make a fair value gap over there, I would frame myself from the fair value gap. I wouldn't wait for the order block to trade. I would sell myself from the fair value gap. Go to your hourly chart and mark the relatively equal highs from your hourly chart, man. Thanks to the code 848 be propulsion block. 848. And if you are asking about the bull run, okay, if you are asking about the bull run, there is no order block yet. If you are asking about this bull run, there is no order block yet. Until now, there is no order block. Okay, so if there is no order block, there is no propulsion block. Simple. Thank you, SK, for that penguin. Just one thing, I got some messages in my Twitter when I was not active. I was, you know that, like some last week I was not active, so I got some, not some messages, just two messages from different people. They told me that I'm a hindsight guy. I talk when I see something and then I frame that on. Now it really hurt me sometimes because I hate the hindsight things. I mean, this is done, I'm done. I'm not talking about this thing at all. I'm talking the next possible entry opportunities, right? So how can I be an hindsight guy? When this candle closed there, just closed there, and then this candle started to make the fair value gap, what did I say? I clearly trying to mark that fair value gap. I was trying to mark that fair value gap, right? And I was saying that that is my selling opportunity until this constant crossment. Whatever it will give me, that is my sell. If you see this is a losing trade, just focus on the rules if you can follow it. Put your stop loss on tick above the water block. Hold your trade until the area you are thinking this market will go. You'll never get stopped out. I don't want to take that 37 handle risk because it's a huge risk. By that risk, I'll try 2 times. So I will have more confirmation. If I am unlucky and I cover the min threshold, weak did the damage, I got stopped out. I'm clearly seeing that nobody is closed above the min threshold of that order block. So the next candle close below this order block, I'm gonna take re-entry over there. I will never wait to retest this order block. It close, I push the button. I'll go for the area I'm thinking it will go. And when I saw it tap to this daily fair value gap, last fair value gap high, when it tapped over there, didn't touch the 50%, I clearly told you that put your stop loss to the break even because it can reverse from the top of this daily last fair value gap. It's a logical level for reverse. So even if it failed to trade the 50%, which I don't want to see, but it can happen. I don't want to take that risk. So put the stop loss to the break even. If you get stopped out, just be happy with that because you have already taken your partial. That 28 handle, 24 handle, whatever loss you had taken here, you have already covered that. Put your stop loss to the break even. Wait for the constant crossment to trade. If it is done, you are done. Wait for 9:30 again. No need to take this buy. But it's a logical thing to go until this min threshold, which is here. It is overzealous a bit, so it reached until this area, the top of this order block, around to the top of this order block. But I believe that if even if it would love to fall, it can fall from this rejection block. I don't talk in hindsight. I really hate hindsight. Okay, so if some of you ask me, brother, what happened over there, I hate to explain the price action over here because it has already happened. I don't like to talk about the price action which already happened. I love to talk about the future price action, what is going to happen. Still people say that I'm a hindsight guy. It's really so pathetic, man. When you get a chance, you show how to use the fib, please? Which one you are asking, DB? Sorry, I mean Jahid. Which one you are asking? If you are asking about fib extension, okay, standard deviation. I don't use this standard deviation when I have the price action. I use this standard deviation when I'm at the all-time high, where I don't have any other price action. No fair value gap, no liquidity, nothing. I'm in the ocean without any direction. Then I use this fib standard deviation. Otherwise, I don't use this standard deviation. Next fib I use is just this 50% to mark the 50%. For example, I would love to mark the 50% of this order block. So what I will do, I will use my fib to the low of this order block and to the high of this order block and see this dotted line, red line. I would love to see where is the 50% of that order block or something like that. Or maybe I would love to mark the weak 50%. So I would love to use my fib here to mark the 50%. This is the two things I only use for my fib. Fib extension here, no, I don't use it. I don't believe in that line. I don't believe that market is going to respect any of this fib level. People say you are hindsight because they want you to trade more so that they can copy and make profit. Okay, I didn't know that. You aren't a hindsight guy. Those people who told you that are surely haters because you read and predict price live every single day. Thank you. SK. Thank you so much, man. Saying you are a handset guy just confirms your knowledge of the markets. Okay. My most maker is get. Oh no, don't say that, Nudge. Please don't say that, man. Is that on? You can. How can I get that? Okay. If you would love to use this one, standard deviation. Okay. How can you do that? Standard deviation. If it helps you, okay, if it helps you, you can take a screenshot, or I guess Yeah, this is the only thing, fib. So you have to open the fib, and then I guess you have to use these things. I mean, standard deviation level. You can take an screenshot, or you can come back later again to make the same as mine. I don't know. Okay, brother. So later you come, and I think you can just copy paste or something like that. But I don't use this extension until market is at the all-time high. How was the price action reading for this CPI, guys? How many are you already profitable? I want to see your profitable face only. There should not be any sad face over there, over here at least. Everyone should be happy so already. I will go for this trade, this trade of it account only for the first presented gap. So if it works, perfect. If it doesn't work, it's okay. I'm absolutely like I will use one mini contract for first presented gap for 2500 target. Okay. So I'll try to see if I can pass the account and I can make it until the payout. Not the payout actually. I will try to pass it. If I pass it, I'll buy another take profit trader account. I'll keep doing this. Okay. So every single concept I will use for one account, I will use for that. $400. Wow, nudge. Congratulations, brother. Excellent. No trade till now. Okay, Jonathan. That's cool, man. Wait for 9:30. No entry is valid from 9 to 9:30. I don't go for any trade in between 9 to 9:30. But it's up to you. If you want to trade, of course, you can go for it. $300 across 4 accounts. Thank you. You're most welcome. Only trade evaluation in profit funded will leave for after 9:30. That's cool, DV. Boom, locked out. Now starting. Yeah, perfect, man. Perfect. If you are already profitable, lock your account. Don't trade. Go your paper trade. Do paper trading. One winning trade is more than enough for being profitable. Just stop over trading. You're doing 150, just 50k. DB just 50k. Because most of the people are interested about 50k. 150k, I will get more opportunity. But I would love to use only 50k. I lost my hope in first presented gap after it starts showing 7 to 8 failure in a row. It's okay. Sometimes shit happens, but I will go for that. My dog is safe now. Close the chart, man. Close the chart. Change it to paper trade. Hey, Outlander, where were you, man? You missed the boom, man. Lot of boom, man. You miss it. Guys, don't forget to push the like button. That is all I want you to give me. The likes. 130 people are watching, 46 likes. It's not fair. Not fair, brother. Please push the like button. I can see another legend here. FX, how are you, man? Next boom after 9:30, brother. Aniket. 9 to 9:30, I don't trade. If you want to trade, go for it. Don't call me teacher, man. I'm a student. Just call me your brother, younger brother. You are you are a senior citizen, right? FX. You are a senior citizen. So don't call me teacher. There is a competition in my funded futures. Are you in it? No, I am not in it. I even didn't know that. I don't have any active account in my funded futures. I have active account in Top Step and Take Profit Trader right now. Yesterday I got some profit. I lost near about $30,000 in Top Step last year from August to January. I had near about $38,000, but then I lost $30,000, something like that. That was that I have made by near about 1 year, 68,000. Then I stopped trading, and every week I tried. Sometimes I lose my control. I did overtrade. I lose a lot of money. Yesterday I did a good job, like made $1,400, something like that. I was really happy yesterday. And my mind was telling me take more entry, more entry, more entry. So I close my chart, go for praying. No more overtrade. AFX is a dinosaur. It's true, man. Outlier is true, man. He's very rare, and a citizen, senior citizen. I was laughing hard when watching yesterday's stream when you said 69 is pleasant in many. I missed that comment, AFX. I missed that comment, man. 69, I missed that comment, to be honest. Which one you focus on, fair value gap or order block? I focus fair value gap. 90% of the time I focus fair value gap. Order block is something where I have to take the entry, I use the order block. I have to take the entry, I use the order block. Otherwise, most of the time I use the fair value gap. You can say my whole concept based on fair value gap. My whole understanding of this market based on fair value gap. Aniket, I have already told you, brother, I'm waiting for 9:30, okay? After 9:30, I will start read the price again. So for CPI, I was waiting for an entry until the CE of 1 minute fair value gap, which is over here. I got it. I'm happy with that, which is 40 handle run. I'm more than happy for that. I'm done for this CPI run. Now I'm waiting for 9:30 to market open. After the market open, I will take my next decision. So far, primarily I'm bullish and my target is here. This buy side liquidity is my target, which is the level 2287.00. So I want to see that this market will come here around this buy side liquidity at least, okay? This buy side liquidity by today. That is my intention, but I'm not sure yet that I will be bullish. It all will depend after 9:30. So after 9:30, I will take my decision. Am I bullish or am I bearish? If I'm bearish, then I will miss every kind of selling opportunity because this area to trade is so difficult. Two new day opening gap, one after another. Then I have this 15-minute last parallel gap that is holding the market. I have the daily last parallel gap. So it's really so difficult for me to frame the sell setup. But if the market support me and go for that buy side liquidity, I'll be very happy to take some buy. Okay. Outlander, I will explain this in private to T2. Please, AFX, please, man. See, I'm just a kid. I don't understand any adult joke. And I can see that some senior citizen keep doing the adult jokes. I feel bad for those senior citizen. I'm the one who needs to teach T2 this stuff. Okay, I'm going to log off. Was just here to say hi and respect. Good luck. See you, FX. See you, man. Good night, brother. Now, you guys are using double meaning. Please don't do that. Maximum profit you have made. Maximum profit I have made $4,700 in one single trade. 300. Sorry, 4,300, not 700, $300. $312, $13, something like that. Don't do that, Outlander. How many minis? 6 mini. 6 mini contract. And it's an 150K funded account in top step. It's true, FX. It's true, man. It's absolutely true, man. No, I have already broken my fasting. before starting the stream. Guys, I'm very near for 9970. Just need 30 more people to make it 10K. I wish that by this week I will get 30 subscriber and I will make 10K subscribers. So if any of you would love to subscribe to our channel, you are not my subscriber, you are welcome to our channel. It is for pure learning. I promise you, man, you will improve your price action reading according to ICT concepts. If you skip my accent and my English language, then you will absolutely improve it. I'm gonna promise you, I'm gonna challenge you. Prove me wrong. You can't prove me wrong. Oh. Yesterday, how many trade I have framed? You remember? I'm just waiting for 9:30. After 9:30, I will see another price action. If I'm bullish, I would always love to see that market has closed above that dotted line. I would love to see from 15-minute chart, market has closed above this dotted line because this is the week 50%. That week has taken all of this liquidity, traded the fair value gap. So this week 50% is extremely important to me. If I'm bullish, I would love to see a body close above that dotted line. Not from 1-minute chart, but from 15-minute chart. Okay. So far this week 50% is holding the market. I would love to use this bullish fair value gap from 15-minute chart to see if market can reverse again from this bullish fair value gap. If it close below this bullish fair value gap, I will start to look for selling opportunity until this bullish fair value gap or below this relatively equal lows, which is here, until this liquidity level here, which is a very clean lows over there. Now from 15-minute chart, it doesn't seems like clean lows or relatively equal lows, but if you come here in 1-minute chart, look at this sell side liquidity. How beautiful these lows are over here. What a beautiful support zone. See the support zone. So if this market can close below this fair value gap, I will start to look for sell for this sell side liquidity and then finally until this bullish fair value gap, which I don't want to see. I don't want to see this market will fall for this sell side liquidity. I would love to see it will keep going higher, but for going higher, first it has to close above this CE. One body has to close above that CE. Right now, I'm not doing anything at all. I'm waiting for 9:30 to see if market can give me any opportunity to this fund. Challenge account, take profit trader. I will take the first presented gap by one contract, one mini contract. It will loss, I will take the loss. It will profit, I will take the profit. After taking that, I'll switch to paper trade every day until I blow this account or until I pass this account. I will use only the first presented gap after 9:30. After that, I'll switch my chart to paper trade. That is why I didn't push any button over there, even though I was so much confident about that 40 handle run. I was so much confident about that, but I didn't do anything over here to this funded account, to this Tradebit account. Okay. We have also the daily fair value gap, the bearish one. Okay. The hourly holding as well, waiting for New York open. Yeah, Jack, I am also waiting for the New York open 9:30. to see how this market is going to give me. Now I am bullish primarily, but before going higher, as I told, that week 50% is extremely strong. So until it's not broken, I can't feel that this market will go higher. I can't think about that. So this area market is now just consolidating for 9:30 open. Around 9:30, it will tell me where I should go. So for example, forget about everything we have done so far. Just forget about that. Maybe we come to this market. Let me go from the very beginning, as I have the time, right? So this is that weekly chart. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 week consequently, 4 week one after another is a bearish week. 1, 2, 3, 4 week is a bearish week. Here, this is that down close body close candle. Yesterday I talked about this candle. I talked about the 50% of that candle, which is a perfect order block mean threshold. If the market close below this 50% of that order block, I will start to think that this market is reaching for this liquidity, this low and that low, clean support zone. But until it is not broken, I'm not thinking that market is going for that liquidity. Even that can happen. One candle close below this mean threshold, another candle again started to go higher. It is also possible for this relatively equal highs or for the all-time high. But when it came to this mean threshold of that order block, I will start to look for buy at least until this fair value gap. Not thinking, I'm not saying this is the bearish fair value gap, but it will be bearish fair value gap if this candle close around here somewhere. Okay, then there will be bearish fair value gap. My primary intention is this market will do this type of things by this week. There will be maybe in Friday market will close here somewhere. I don't know, maybe somewhere here. Okay, then there will be a bearish fair value gap. Next week, I will expect that this market will trade this bearish fair value gap, then it will start to fall. If this market come to this bearish fair value gap, which is the extreme one, then I will start to look for buying opportunity for all-time high. If it reach to this gap, I'm saying this, listen, where is the market? Market is here, but I am going to plan my whole thing, how I'm going to predict all of this market. If this market, okay, just a second. Assalamu alaikum. ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম, কে আপু? আমি লাইভ করতেছি। হ্যাঁ, আচ্ছা। If it reach to this fair value gap, it will go for all-time high. If it reach to this fair value gap, okay, so over here, if it reach to this fair value gap, I will start to look for sell for this relatively equal lows. This time I'll think that market will break that mean threshold and it will take that liquidity. This is gonna be the reaction. Now my YouTube members, please go to our YouTube members only live. Over there I have done a live which is called reaction versus reversal. Please watch that on, you will understand perfectly what I'm saying over here. This is the reaction. I'm expecting that reaction until the discount fair value gap, not the premium fair value gap, discount fair value gap, because market is coming from the premium level. It is coming from the premium level, so it doesn't need to go to the premium zone again. From this fair value gap, it will start to fall again for this relatively equal lows, or at least until the 50% of that week. At least until the 50% of that week, then we will see how it is going to react. The first time I will see it will tap to this fair value gap, last fair value gap. The next time, any kind of fall, I'll look for buy. Any kind of fall, I'll look for buy for that all-time high, and then we will predict our standard deviation the way we have been predicted that high. Remember? This is the first thing. Okay, so I want to see this market will stay in between this range. It will stay in between this range by the next 2 days. That means tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. It will be stay in this range. Let's go to the daily chart. So this is the daily chart, and I'm going to remove this line, but please keep that line in your chart, which is the order block mean threshold. We had this last fair value gap from the daily chart, which is over here. This is that daily last fair value gap. Now, one candle close below this consonant crossment, it is acceptable. This is the last fair value gap. Until the last fair value gap is not broken, market is not going for the next sell side liquidity level. Okay, until the last fair value gap is not broken. If the consonant crossment is not broken, that is the so much confident area that, oh wow, it didn't even break the 50%. I'm so much confident this is bullish. But even if it is broken, it's a low confident, but still it is bullish. Though it is bullish, I will be very careful about that. Here you don't see any buy side liquidity. Here you don't see any sell side liquidity from the daily chart. So from the daily chart, you have no bias, no daily bias. All I'm expecting this last fair value gap reaction. Can this last fair value gap hold the market, send it higher a bit, and then it can fall again or not? This is my intention to see. If it started to fall, for example, here there is a small gap. So let me mark that gap so that from my 1 minute time frame, I will know that there is a gap. Okay, so I'll make it 4 line. Remember, this bold line is the daily bearish gap. So if it starts to react from this daily bearish gap from there, of course it can do that. It can start to fall. I am not going to get surprised if it start to fall from there, but I don't want to see that. Okay, but nothing I have from the daily chart except this last fair value gap. It is not broken. I'm not looking for sell. I'm bullish. You can say, brother, this is a trend, bearish trend. Why you are saying that you are bullish? No, I'm not for bullish for long time. Okay, for all time high. No, I'm not bullish for that. I'm bullish for a short period of time to see the reaction from the last fair value gap. So people will start to think that this whole zone is a support zone. Okay, so market is supporting this area and market is going higher. This is called the fake run, Judas swing reaction, and that reaction will send the market lower again. After they believe this is a bullish market, they took the buy, then market will fall and stop them out. If it started to fall, then people started to chase the market. When they see that market is falling, they started to chase the price. If it fall below this low, all of the sellers who are chasing the market, they will be profitable. Now you can say, brother, if they take a sell here, maybe they will get stopped out here. No, the people who actually trade the daily chart, their stop loss is not going to be very small. Okay, their stop loss may be too far, maybe 1000 handle stop loss, something like that. So they are not going to get stopped out anywhere until market doesn't give you any kind of bull run. So any kind of bull run, some of them who trail their stop loss, they will get stopped out. If they don't trail the stop loss, then market will start to fall again, and any kind of swing high it will make. All of the people who take the sell, they will put their stop loss above that swing high. Then market will go higher, take that swing high, stop them out, make those buyers to believe that this is a bullish market, then it will stop them out. So all the sellers will get stopped out here, all the buyers will get stopped out here. This is how this market work. If it keep falling from there, all of these sellers who are chasing the market, they will be profitable. Okay, market will never get any opportunity to make people believe that this is a bullish market. So if they don't believe it is a bullish market, they won't enter into this buy scenario. If you are trading the retail trading, if you ever trade the retail trading, you obviously heard one sentence, and that is buy in the cheap price, sell in the high price. Okay, when market is in very cheap, buy. When market is the very high, sell. So this is in a very cheap price, right? Came very low, fall. It's a very cheap price now. Buy. Market is going higher. Boom, market fall, stop them out. Then this 1 hour chart. In this 1 hour chart, see this high and that high, they are the relatively equal highs. Here I have the relatively equal highs. I don't want to see that this relatively equal highs will be taken. I would love to target this relatively equal highs, which is an obvious liquidity. I don't want to say this obvious liquidity is going to be taken, but this obvious liquidity, it will go toward that obvious liquidity. I want to say it will go toward that obvious liquidity. It doesn't need to take that obvious liquidity by today or by tomorrow, but it will go toward that area. That is my intention to see. Here, this is that hourly last fair value gap. If you remember, that is that hourly last fair value gap. Yesterday I told that until this last fair value gap is not broken from the hourly chart, I will keep looking for a buying opportunity. What did you see? over here this hourly gap is holding the market. Later I find the 15-minute gap, so I just remove this hourly gap and kept that 15-minute gap. It is holding the market. When it is holding the market, the lowest down close body close candle is gonna be your order block, which is over here. This one is the lowest down close body close candle. This candle validate this order block as a valid order block. Market come back again, trade the min threshold of this order block, going higher again. How far it can go? This buy side liquidity is gonna be my target. Now remember this buy side liquidity, I'm going to weekly chart again. Look at this buy side liquidity. Where is this buy side liquidity situated? Inside this gap. This is not a gap yet, but this is gonna be the gap after this candle close. Okay, so this candle can't take that buy side liquidity by today. If it do that, there will be no fair value gap. So I don't expect that it will go toward that. I mean, it will take that liquidity, but it will go toward that liquidity. Of course it can take it, but I want to see it will go toward that liquidity. Now in 15-minute chart, this is the 15-minute last fair value gap. Yesterday I told that until this last fair value gap is not broken, I'm not looking for sell. I don't care about anything else, but I will keep looking for buy. So when I saw this candle, I started to look for sell in the PM session. If you remember, I took a loss here for 17 handle, then I find a sell, another sell for 35 handle partial and 62 handle RAM. Then it started to go here and I frame only the buy, only the buy, only the buy until this area. Then I started to frame sell only until from the top of this daily last fair value gap. Okay. This was the fake breakout. So first when I saw this candle close, I started to look for sell. When I have find that this is a fake breakout, another candle close above this last fair value gap, constant crossment here, then I find out this is the fake breakout. I have no idea how to find this fake breakout beforehand. I don't know how to do that. So I have to think that it is a bearish market, then I have to switch my chart again for the bullish market. If you are with me in our Discord, you already saw how many trades we have outlined yesterday's PM session. Market was doing all of these things, come back again around this area to this fair value gap. Market is going higher, higher, higher. Right now I'm watching this market. Can it go toward that liquidity? It doesn't need to take that liquidity, but can it go toward that liquidity? For that, all it has to do is it has to break that 50% of that week. Why is that? Because this week has taken all of this liquidity. See, all of this swing high has been taken by that one. That means this is the liquidity line. It has traded the fair value gap over there. And when it has traded the fair value gap, perfect. Now, if it can close above this, what to say, I mean the line of this 50% of that line, boom, market will go toward that buy side liquidity. Again, it doesn't need to take that buy side liquidity. That is why I'm bullish. But of course, it can fall. But if I would love to take the sell, I will wait for this fair value gap will be broken. 1 minute to go for 9:30 open. I would love to come here to see if I can find the first presented gap entry. So this is 9:30 and I'll try to take the entry depending on the 9:30 fair value first presented gap. Okay. 73 subscriber. I just need 27 more subscriber to make it 110k. Not 100, 110. It's just 10k. So let's see if we can touch the 10k by this week. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I have 3 days remaining for 10k subscriber. This is my target, man. No, man, not 10k. Hey, Ketan. Please don't copy my trade here. I am just going to use my funded account. Sorry, not funded account, challenge account for first presented gap to see if I can pass it. Okay. So I'll take the first presented gap entry. This account every day I will come. I'll take the first presented gap entry. If it loss, I'll switch my account. If it profit, I'll switch my account. I'm just going to switch my account. That's all. Okay. Not going to recover my profit or something. Nothing. I'll just go for the first presented gap. Try to take entry. That's all. It's a CB. I'll take buy. If it's a BC, sorry. If it's a CB, I'll take sell. It's a BC, I'll take buy. Hey Ketan, welcome back, man. I didn't find the first presented gap, okay? So not taking any buy. I was thinking it is going to make the first presented gap. So I was craving that buying opportunity. But as it didn't make it, I'm not going to take the buy. I'm cool, man. Not boom since you asked us to not follow you, lol. Follow me, man. Please go for it, Usman. If you are looking for sell, go for it. If you are looking for buy, go for it. Whatever you are looking for, go for it. This two bold line here, 1, 2. It's the daily bearish gap. Okay, remember from the daily chart, that was that daily bearish gap. Okay. Just made $500. Thank you. If you made $500, why you are giving me thanks? Thanks. You should thank yourself. Everyone who has made the money, you should thank yourself because you have made the money. All appreciation, yourself deserve it, not anyone else. Always appreciate yourself. Tell yourself, thanks, Robert. I mean, Robert, you will say like this way. Thanks, Robert. Thanks, Ketan. or thanks DB, thanks Outlander, something like that. Thanks SK, something like that. Okay. Thanks Nicolo, thanks Usman, because you have made that profit. So this credit goes to you, nobody else. Nobody deserve it except you. If ICT said that go for 19580, please go for it. I didn't find anything yet. I'm watching this market. I'm not bullish yet. I'm not bearish yet. Nothing. Market didn't give me anything. I'm just waiting for first presented gap. That's all. If I get CB, I'll take sell. If I get BC, I'll take buy. Until now, I didn't get the first presented gap. I'm not taking any entries. That's all, brother. What the hell is happening, man? If there is no first presented gap, I'm not going to push the button, okay? So I will wait for the first presented gap. I'll go for that. Please don't copy this one because I'm just going to do that for myself. And I can't do it, secretly, but as I'm in live. Every day I will be live around 9:30. So I won't be able to do it secretly. That's why I'm doing it openly. But that doesn't mean I'm giving you any copied indication here. I would love to see if this challenge account I can pass by first presented gap or not. That's all I'm watching. No price action, nothing. First presented gap BC, I'll take the buy. First presented gap CB, I'll take the sell. Hey Murad, you know that I don't use the SMT, brother. You know that, right? Yeah, if you ask me, I'm more interested to take the buy. As I showed you from the beginning, I'm more interested to look for buy. Look at the daily bearish gap high, how it is reacting. The daily bearish gap high. This line is the daily bearish gap high. How it is holding the market. Also this week 50% from 1 minute chart, that is also holding the market. I don't know, brother. SMT, for looking for SMT, I need a lot of information. I don't have that. I don't have that opportunity right now. That's why I don't use the SMT. SMT is one of the best indicator ever. If you watch in October, where I had 3 laptops, every single trade I framed depending on that SMT. There is SMT confirmation, I would go for that trade. See October 2023 to maybe March 2024, until that area. almost every trade I have outlined depending on SMT. But right now I don't have that opportunities. Now I can't simply say by opening this even SMP chart and there is an SMT, so I can use. No, I can't say like that. SMT is not that simple. That is why I'm saying that I don't use that on anymore until I go back again my setup. So when I'll be with my setup, I will add SMT again. Right now I don't have the opportunity. Okay, just I can't say like that way. Okay, there is an SMT, so it's a sell. I don't know. Do you understand or not? I don't use it because I don't have the opportunity to use it. Market is consolidating. I am not interested to enter into this market right now, except the first presented gap. Of course, the first presented gap, if I see that it's according to my price action, I will say you that this is a good opportunity to take buy or sell according to the price action. But if there is no price action, then I will simply go for the first presented gap entry, nothing else. And of course, I'm only looking for buy. No sell is valid to me according to the price action. I will look for sell if and only if this market close below this fair value gap from 15-minute chart. If it close below this fair value gap, yeah, then I will start to look for selling opportunity for until this line, this area. So let me mark it. Until this area, I will keep looking for the sell here. But until then, I'm not interested to look for sell. Let's see this time if it can make the first presented gap. I believe it is the first presented gap according to me and both ICT himself. Okay, so I'm gonna write it down as my first presented gap. There is no volume imbalance, so I don't need to worry about this area because I don't see any volume imbalance over there. Yeah, there is no volume imbalance. I'm in the market. Let's see if it can provide me 25 handle. That's all. Tap to this fair value gap and retest this order block. It can of course start to go higher. I'm not going to be surprised if it started to go higher. But let's see, before going, even before going higher, can it provide me 25 handle? It's just a 25 handle run. So far it has given me 13 handle. Wait for that. $500 is in my pocket. The simple $500 is in my pocket. Thank you, SK, for that boom, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, cat lover. I was afraid if it started to go higher because it has retested this order block, trade this parallel cup one more time. I was thinking if it started to go higher, I'll be dumb. But my confidence was that the way the high of the daily bearish gap was holding the market, maybe it will give me 2500. But I'm happy. Thank you, dear money, Sharoda, Outlander, Mako, Jack, Shu, Sarje, Cat Lover, SK. Thank you so much, guys. If this candle close below this fair value gap, I will start to look for sell for this sell side liquidity and finally for this fair value gap. Okay, until then, this fair value gap, until it's not broken, any kind of buying opportunity, I'll go for that buy. Let me mark that bullish fair value gap here. Okay, any kind of buying opportunity from there, I'll go for that. Almost done for the day. Almost done for the day. Did you take any entry, Nudge? Hey, Leonardo, thanks for that boom, man. Ketan, thanks for that boom, man. Andres Kubari, thank you, man, for that boom. Thank you so much. 1K tonight, thank you, Master Maker. I'm not the Master Maker, by the way. Thank you, Ben Cruz. Thanks for that boom, man. Al Mahmoudi, thanks for that. Sell here, buy there, sell here, down for the day. How many entries do you need? Know where is your limit. If you don't know where is your limit, stop trading. Do something else. Any kind of buying opportunity now, I will go for that. At the same time, if any of you are looking for sell, please go for it, okay? But for me, I'm more interested to look for buying opportunity. If this candle close above this fair value gap, that is my buying opportunity. From there, if it close, okay, if it doesn't close, this buy is not valid. Stop loss has to cover here. Look here, it's 32 handle. I don't want to take that risk. By the way, if it doesn't close, this buy is not valid at all. Okay, it's not valid at all. If it close one tick above that candle, now this buy is valid to me. Here, stop loss here, I am not able to do that. So what I will do, I'll put it over there, just one tick below this candle, just one tick below that candle, one tick below that candle. Target first presented gap low, this low of that first presented gap here, that is my target. But what did I say? Remember, stop loss has to be there. I can't do it because it's 32 handle, something like that. So I will take a risk of just 17 handle, something like that. Just 17 handle. If I get stopped out, I'm okay with that. I'm not going to hold it until this area. Because if I'm wrong, then I will not be able to mitigate my loss. Here, I got stopped out, no worries. It will close again above this fair value gap. I'll take re-entry over there until this area. So I'll get two chance here. Here I will get two chance. If I put it over here and I get one single trade for 32 handle, I'm not happy to see that, because this market will close above this gap again or not, I don't know. Maybe it will keep falling, keep falling, keep falling for this sell side liquidity. I don't know that. So I don't want to take that risk. Instead of that, I will take a risk until this area. If I get stopped out, I will wait. This low can't be taken. Again, market will close above this. Oh man. Sorry, I missed the opportunity. If it could close one tick above that area, I would take re-entry until this first presented gap low. Here, see where did the market came to the top of this fair value gap. I knew it that it can come until this area, but I can't do it. Maybe I put it here. Look over there. Just for one tick, I will get stopped out, and then market will give me the boom. Where I already got 32 handle loss. I don't want to do that. I'll do it here. It closed one tick above that on. I'll take the buy until the low of this first presented gap. It didn't give me that opportunity. I'm cool with that. Still, this buy is valid until this low is not taken. Next time market will close above this gap, I will take rebuy over there. If it close, okay. If it doesn't close, no entry is valid. Stop loss is going to have this here until this gap. If the body close above this gap until this low is not taken. If this low is taken, this gap doesn't have any value. Now you can say why you are looking for buy, because I showed you that this market should keep going higher. It should not keep falling. So that's why I'm not interested to look for sell. I'm only interested to look for buy. I knew it that it can come until this fair value gap. I was afraid of that. It came here. I'm okay with that. It is broken. I will look for this sell side liquidity. It is not broken. This gap is not broken. I will keep looking for a buying opportunity. That was the actually run I wanted to catch, but this one candle just did the things. Boom, something like that. Okay, this low is taken. This gap entry is not valid anymore. So I will be happy with that loss. That 17 handle or 19 handle, I guess. 19 handle loss. I'll be wait with this 19 handle loss. Not in rush to take the entry. We'll wait a bit to see if it can make another bullish fair value gap to take the buy. Now, can I take the sell? No, I can't take the sell until the body close from 15-minute chart below this fair value gap. If the body close below this fair value gap, then this sell side liquidity will be my target. Why I can't take the sell? It's a bearish market. Simply it has taken all the liquidity. It is now falling. Why I can't take the sell? Because this gap is strongly strong. It's a very strong gap. Okay, so you can't avoid this gap. This gap has the power to stop the market, send it higher again. I don't want to take that risk when market is trading this gap. 15-minute candle close below this gap. That is the confirmation. This bearish gap from daily chart is holding the market. Bullish period stopped holding the market. So now market is falling. But until then, I can't look for sell. 1 minute candle closed below this 50-minute gap. Is that enough? No. Body has to close from 50-minute chart below this gap. Because this candle simply reversed and closed over here within 2 candle. It can do that. And you will see just a wick over there. Just a wick, which has been respected from 8:30 open. Now here, this is that midnight open. Here, see this line. This is the midnight open. This is the 8:30 open. Market is in deep premium. No, it's not in deep premium. It is going toward the premium. So it's not deep premium. This area 8:30 open and midnight open, I have no use of these two line here. No use of them until market doesn't reach below this line. As my bias is bullish. Now ICT is looking for sell. I don't know how far he was looking for sell, but if any of you would love to go for that, please try to take it. I'm just not interested to look for sell. I will be looking for sell if this candle close below this gap. I keep repeating this because when you are seeing this market is falling, you will start to doubt. I'm not interested to doubt myself. So I will wait for the price to tell me that I'm a bearish, then I will take my bearish decision. Next candle, if the next candle, 1 minute candle close below this gap, I will start to frame only sell this candle. Okay, if this candle close right now, if body close above that high, I will take the buy from there. We'll cover this 50% of that bullish gap here, something like this, something like that. Okay, another buying opportunity until this first presented gap, but body has to close above that line, above that line. Where should be my stop loss? Below this area, below the order block. Can I do it? I can't do it. If you can do it, please do it. I can't do it. No, I will be able to do it. I will go to micro. I will take 1 micro contract. You are wrong. You can't do it. I mean, I can't do it. Okay? There will be my entry a bit lower. Here, 2500. This candle, this 50-minute candle close inside this 50-minute bullish gap. It has closed. I just need to cover the mean threshold. Actually, let me mark the mean threshold and cover the mean threshold. This is the mean threshold, so I would love to put it a bit lower of this mean threshold, a bit lower of that mean threshold of this order block. Just need to cover the mean threshold. Let's go step by step. This is the mean threshold of this order block. I can't cover the whole order block. I will cover the mean threshold. A bit lower of this mean threshold because wick can did the damage. So maybe a little more lower here. 29 handle. It's huge, but I think not bad. 29 handle, not bad. Covering the mean threshold of this order block. Would love to take the order block entry from there. We'll try to take the partial here somewhere because I have a loss already. So 19 handle loss I have already. So I'll try to take and to cover my loss by taking a partial around 34 handle, and then we'll hold my trade until this first presented gap. Okay. So after taking the partial of 33 or 34 handle, I'll hold my trade until this first presented gap because I have a loss of 19 handle here, 19.2 tick. I don't want to see this market will come back again to this mid threshold. I don't want to see it will come back again to this mid threshold. So the next body will close above that high. I'll trail my stop loss if the body can close above that high. above that height. Okay. I will change my bias if I would change my bias if this 50-minute candle could close below this fair value gap. I would change my bias for this sell side liquidity. As it didn't do that, so I will try to take one more risk over here. I know it's a bit long stop loss 29 handle. I have to cover this min threshold. Okay, so I can put it exactly below to this min threshold, but sometimes weak did the damage. So I am not interested to take that risk. So I'll make it 29 handle. If I get stopped out here, with 29 handle, I really don't have anything to do. And I mean, I can't just move my stop loss a bit higher because we can did the damage. Okay, two loss here, one loss for 19 handle, two loss for 29 handle. Nothing to do. Tried to take to buy, didn't give me the profit. Have to wait. Third buy here. When we tap to this order block, third buy here. Stop loss same area, covering this order block, 26 handle. Target is same area. This is the third buy. If this buy doesn't work, I'm done for this morning session. Of course, I will take the partial to the low of this gap. When the body close above this order block, this is the third buy. Tap to this order block, I'm in the buy again. If it doesn't work this time, this morning session, I'm done. But remember to take the partial here. If it tap to this line, that should be the partial line. All my loss will be mitigated by one single buy. If I am holding my bias, same bias, I know that it will give me my profit. It will obviously give me my profit. This is now a valid propulsion block. I'm able to trail my stop loss one tick below this propulsion block. But I believe that it's okay to put the stop loss over here, this min threshold here. It's enough. Okay, that will be my first partial from the order block, 34 handle partial. And my target is gonna be this first presented gap low. Or I will take another partial here, will hold my trade for this obvious liquidity around this area. But remember, this should be the partial. This first presented gap low should be the partial. My loss is 19 handle, 29 handle. So overall 48 handle, I guess. 48 handle loss. Will take a partial for 34 handle, will hold my trade for 81 handle, or after taking another partial here, I will hold my trade for 140 handle. Okay, so let me do it like this way. This is my next partial here. But remember, if you don't take the partial here, you are gambling. If you don't take the partial here or don't close your trade over there, you are gambling. I'm holding it until this area, but this is the most obvious level where market should go. After that, market doesn't need to go higher. My bias is bullish. I believe that this market will keep going higher, but of course, that should be the partial. Okay. And of course, here, take a partial. So far, it has provided you something like 70 handle run. 70 handle run it has provided you. You had the loss for 48 handle. 19 handle, 29 handle. 14 handle loss you have taken already. Okay. Provided 70 handle run. Take partial anywhere out of this 70 handle, take partial. And try to take another partial here or close your trade around this 81 handle. Just close the trade over there. If you are not able to close the trade, sorry, take the partial over there. You have already taken some partial over here. Then trail your stop loss below this low. See this low? Just put your stop loss one tick below that low because this fair value gap should not be traded anymore. After trading this first presented gap, this market should not come back again to this fair value gap. So put your stop loss one tick below this line. I mean below this candle, one tick below that candle after trading this fair value gap. Murad, I didn't see this last fair value gap actually. Yeah, it is also the order block, unfinished business. Unfinished business as well as the last fair value gap. I didn't notice this last fair value gap because it was something like that. So I was watching this fair value gap only. I love to mark this type of fair value gap as an hindsight, but it's okay. 19 handle loss, 29 handle loss. I'm so sorry for that 29 handle. I didn't have any other opportunity. Look at this mean threshold, how it is holding the market. But the wick did the damage, trade the last fair value gap. Now it should trade this first presented gap. It should not come back again to this fair value gap. So let me mark this fair value gap, and I'm talking about this fair value gap. It should not trade this fair value gap. That on, okay? But don't move your stop loss right now, because right now it can trade this fair value gap. After trading this first presented gap, it can't come back again to this fair value gap. So right now your stop loss can be at the break even. It's safe. If you put the stop loss at the break even, it's safe. But don't put it inside this fair value gap. So far it has provided you 67 handle. You had the loss for 48 handle, right? 19 handle, 29 handle, 48 handle. It has provided you so far 60 handle, something like that. 60 handle or 670 handle, something like that. Yeah, absolutely. I was saying this about this. Okay, until this mid threshold is not broken, market close above this order block again. See this order block here, this order block again. It closed above this order block by that candle. Tap to this order. I don't need to see the tap of this order block. Wherever the market will close, I will take the entry over there. So let me put it in the right way. So that will be the entry, not retest the order block. It closed above this order block. Just the minute close, I push the button. Wherever the market is, I will push the button over there. Stop loss should be at the break even right now. Okay, at the break even. I'm putting it here, but the stop loss should be at the break even. You will trail your stop loss SL when market will trade this first presented gap. Then you will trail your stop loss over here. Until then, don't move your stop loss. It's my request. Don't move your stop loss. Now it has given you 75 handle. Okay, now put your stop loss at least over here, one tick below this candle, one tick below that candle. If you didn't close your trade over there and you want to hold it until this area, then trail your stop loss over here, because this market should not come back again to this last fair value gap. It should be the unfilled fair value gap until market keep going higher. If it filled, I will look for some kind of breaker block. I don't want to see that. I want to see it will keep going higher now, and it will take that obvious liquidity, this obvious liquidity. I know that I have a lot of lines over here. Don't worry, I will remove them all. Okay, I'll just give me some minute. I will remove them all. This is the top of the opening gap here. This is the top of the opening gap. I would love to see it will work as an support. This opening gap top will work as a support. It can fall until this fair value gap one more time. There is nothing wrong if it fall until this fair value gap here. There is nothing wrong, but it can't come back to this fair value gap, this lowest fair value gap. It can trade this fair value gap. There is nothing wrong. Either close your trade over here. If you didn't close your trade over there, put your stop loss here. If it come back again to this fair value gap, it's not bullish anymore. So one tick below the high of this fair value gap. So far it has provided you here. If you close your trade, as I told you here, 75 handle. You remember the loss, 19 handle, 29 handle. That is your profit, 75 handle. If it tap to this fair value gap, bullish bias is done for me. This is holding the market. Market can keep falling again for this sell side liquidity. No, I'm not going to frame any sell setup. Of course, here, done. You got stopped out after after getting your partial or wherever you want. By the way, anybody took that entry, just let me know. Market is not moving anywhere, so I have to let this go until the next case of scenario. This week did the damage. Okay, it respected that mean threshold, but week did the damage, reach until the last fair value gap from 15-minute chart. Shit happens sometimes, brother. I have nothing to do, and here I couldn't move my stop loss a bit higher as it is a volatile market, so I had to take that risk, 2900. But I know that I'm holding my bias. I will get the run from here to first presented gap. I will get my run until this area, which is from there to there, 75 handle or something like that. 75 handle, yeah. So even if I get two losses, I will get my profit over here. For 75 minus 48, how much is it? Near about 30 handle. Body close below this mean threshold, or if the body close below this, if I didn't see this week, okay, maybe this week has taken the order block. This is the order block, right? I'm framing the setup from the order block. It has taken that order block low. At the same time, body closed one tick below this mean threshold. No buy is valid to me. I'm not interested to take any kind of buy. It has filled the unfilled gap. I'm now looking for bullish breaker block. Do you get your answer, brother? I will clear this area, okay? It's too messy. Okay. Now I'm looking for a breaker block. Low, high, lower low. Highest up close body close candle is my breaker block. For what? This buy side liquidity. This high and that high, they are the relatively equal highs. This is my next buy side liquidity. It's gonna be triggered. So I have started to look for the breaker block when the unfilled gap has been filled 100%. And look at this 15-minute chart. To be honest, it seems like very tough to trade here. Small body, long wick. It's a very difficult situation, okay? But yeah, remember, I will change my bias if I see body close below this fair value gap. Body close below this fair value gap, I'll change my bias, start to look for sell. Anybody took that buy? 9,973. Man, 27 more subscriber. When I'll get that? Yeah, you are right. It's very clean. It's very clean. But I can't say that it is going to be taken. If it is taken, then it is going to be taken as well. So this one and that one, both of them will be taken. I can't frame the sell because it is inside this last parallel cap. So until it is inside this last parallel cap, I just can't frame the selling opportunity. Here it has built the resistance zone as well around this area. See this zone? It's also the resistance zone. It has the support zone. It has the resistance zone. So let him take one liquidity first, then we'll look for another liquidity. Now it's really so difficult for me to read this market because you can clearly see that small body, long wick. In this type of situation, most of the time I'm wrong, okay, because this is the sign of consolidation. So market can do that, keep doing that the whole morning session. Around the PM session, it can be so beautiful again. But as I'm here, I will try to frame another buy, okay? I mean another opportunity. Just look at this candle. Market is inside that candle. All of this price action is inside that candle. It is not moving anywhere. Okay, so it's a clear sign that market is actually consolidating. So difficult for me, so difficult for me to frame any other setup over there. But I believe that, guys, that sell here, 40 handle sell, there was a buy. First presented sell, I don't know anybody took that on or not. This buy, I think it's more than enough for being profitable. But it's really so difficult for me to read it. Now, don't say that I'm saying this because I'm not able to read it. Yeah, I'm not able to read it. Like small body long wick is the sign of the consolidation. All the market is inside the high of the CPI candle and the low of the CPI candle. It is inside this area. So market is simply consolidating. It is coming to the low, it is going higher. Again falling, going higher. Seek and destroy. Consolidation. I have to let this go until the next case of scenario. Can I take the sell? No, I can't do it as market is inside this gap. Let's see how it was respecting this gap here. That is why I can't trade this area. I have to be very careful. Let's wait a bit, okay, guys, to find out another opportunity. Wow, I got another subscriber. I just need 26 more subscribers. Any kind of buying opportunity, I'll go for that. Until this sell side liquidity is not taken. Any kind of buying opportunity, I'll go for that. For this buy zone. See this buy zone? For that. Best case of scenario, it will take the sell side liquidity, then it will start to go higher. That is the best case of scenario, but I don't think so it is going to happen as market is consolidating. So it is falling, it is going higher, falling, going higher, falling, going higher, until it is not breaking this range. "26 more subscriber. I just need 26 more subscriber. 26 more subscriber. Anybody here? Any volunteer here?" Another buying opportunity here until this area. This area, okay? Stop loss is one tick below that area. So from there, that can be the partial here. Not bad, okay? Trust me, not bad. 24 handle. You are taking 22 handle risk for 24 handle profit. That is the partial. That is the target. That is the target. Stop loss one tick below that candle. Just one tick below that candle. But if you don't, sorry, if you don't take the partial to this line, you are gambling. I am clearly saying you. It's 24 handle run. Look here. 24 handle run for 22 handle risk. Take the partial, put your stop loss to the break even. Hold your trade until this area, until this line. After putting your stop loss to the break even, after partial, put your stop loss to the break even. Hold your trade until this line, not to this fair value gap, until this line. It's my opinion. If you want to hold it until this area, it's up to you. I have no problem with that. Okay, but it's my opinion. Hold your trade until this area, which is 37 handle. After putting your stop loss to the break even, taking partial over there, 24 handle partial. If you don't have the opportunity to take the partial, close your trade to this partial level, because this is the order block. My stop loss is at the break even. If it tap to this order block one more time, I will get stopped out to the break even after 24 handle partial. Just two losses, and if you guys kept quiet, man, I have nothing to say. It's a winning trade. It's a winning trade. I don't need it until this rejection block. I know this order block, the power of this order block. I don't need that rejection block. 24 handle profit, simple profit from this order block to until this area. 119 handle loss, 27 handle loss. Then why you don't care about this 24 handle profit? Don't be quiet, man. If it tap to this order block, I'll get stopped out to the break even after taking the partial. I don't have the opportunity to take the partial. I'll close the trade over there. That means I took one contract entry. I'll close my trade to this level because this is the order block level. After taking the partial, stopped out to the break even. 24 handle in my bag. Look how many trade I am going to outline. Keep waiting. Why this is the partial? Because this is the order block. See this fall? This is the candle which has traded this fair value gap. It has traded the open of this order block. Let me show you. This is the open of this order block. Look over here how perfectly it has been reacted from the order block open. This is the order block low. This is the order block open. Tap to this order block open. It is now falling. That is why that partial is obvious. You have to take the partial. Then you will predict that it will reach until the mean threshold of that order block, not for this gap, the mean threshold of this order block, or in other words, the rejection block. Why you are not framing the sell? I'm not going to take any sell until the body close below this fair value gap. If the body close below this fair value gap, then I will start to look for sell. Until then, I will keep looking for buying opportunity. Every kind of buy, I will take that on. Maybe this market will keep falling, keep falling, keep falling. I'll miss all of them until the body close below this fair value gap. Any kind of buy, I'll go for it. So you guys got quiet because I took 119 handle loss and 29 handle loss. Here you have some 75 handle run. Here you have some 24 handle run. Keep watching. And let me clean the market. It is easier for me to read the market. Yes, my question is, I have seen others YouTube commentary, live commentary as well. Okay, they took lot of just one trade maybe. If it is a winning trade, rest of the time they just keep quiet, or they just keep talking about that winning trade. Some of them take one losing trade, then they try another trade. They got that profit, perfect. They stop. They start to talk about that profitable trade. What I'm doing here from 8:30 to until now. One trade here, remember? Then buy here, sell here. Yeah, there was a buy. I was absolutely right, but market, I was not able to put the stop loss that much long. If I could do that, that is my target. Remember, I clearly tell you that before reaching over here, this market can tap to the high of this daily last fair value gap, but I'm not able to cover that on. So I'll take risk here and try to take re-entry. Market didn't give me that profit, opportunity. This week did the damage. I took re-entry, got that on. Keep watching how many I'm going to frame. Why you guys are getting upset, man? Now this area taking buy is really difficult because it has made so many exact lows. See this exact lows? It's really so difficult to frame another buy. If I saw this low has taken that low, then see this fair value gap, when market will close above that fair value gap, I would take another buy. As market didn't do that, so I'm not going to take it. But here, that fair value gap, see, it will close one tick above that fair value gap. I would take another buy over there. From there, stop loss is going to cover this fair value gap, but I will cover this week, all the week, target same area, the 50% of this fair value gap. Why is that? The order block reaction has done. So next target is this fair value gap constant crosswind, but I am not going to take this one. Why? This low didn't take that low. When it didn't take that low, I can't take this buy. But just this is for example. If it could take that low, fail to take that low, if this low is taken, this sell side is taken, this is gonna be taken as well. If it is taken, it will be taken as well. So if it could take that low, made this sell side liquidity much more stronger, I would frame another buying opportunity over it. See this candle closed above this fair value gap. The next candle would tap to this fair value gap. I would be in the market until the 50% of this fair value gap. Now, can I take this entry? You can take this entry by putting your stop loss over here, 11 handle. If you can take that 11 handle loss, take it. But make sure that your stop loss is just 11 handle or maybe 12 handle. Okay, just 12 handle, 12 or 13 handle, something like make it 12 handle. Can you able to take that 12 handle loss? If you are able to take that 12 handle loss, take this buy. And take the partial when it will tap to the low of this fair value gap here. Take the partial here, hold your trade until this consonant crossment. If you think that 12 handle is nothing, because 12 handle is nothing, trust me. But if you think 12 handle is huge to you, don't take it. I would say that please go for it. Put your stop loss over there, go for it. If I saw this low has taken that low, as it didn't do that, you want to take the risk like this way. Just cover that fair value gap, this fair value gap here, and take a partial. This partial is forbidden. If you don't take the partial here, you are gambling. Take the partial here, put your stop loss to the break even, hold your trade until the consonant crossment of this fair value gap. Why is that? Look at this 15-minute chart. You will understand everything. Just look at this 15-minute chart. What do you see over here? What do you see exactly over there? Okay, by the way, you will get stopped out. Look at the power of this week. Why I did talk about this week. Look at the power of that week. I'm going to change the color. Keep watching. This week. Clean highs, clean lows. How can I frame any trade over there? I have no way to frame any trade over there. No way to frame anything over here. This blue box is the week, okay? That week. Immediate rebalance week. It didn't work. So it's maybe going for that liquidity. 12 handle loss, as I told, brother, I wouldn't go for that. But if you really would love to take that on, then take just 12 handle risk. Hello? হ্যাঁ আব্বা আমি তো বাসায় এখন তুই কই তাই ভিতরে রুমের ভিতরে 10-15 মিনিট বসতে পারবি না হ্যাঁ আমি লাইভে ছিলাম 10-15 মিনিট বসতে পারবি আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে It's taken, this is gonna be taken as well. Then this buy side liquidity will be my target, this buy side liquidity will be my target after taking this sell side liquidity. So market went for the sell side first, then it will go for the buy side. Now if you want to blame me here, it's up to you. I told you if this low could take that low, I would simply say you please go for that buy. As it didn't do that, I can't take this one, but I can do a little risk over here by 12 handle. Can it give me that 37 handle for risking 12 handle? It's just 50-50 chance. If it works, well, I got it. If it doesn't work, well, I didn't get it. Simple. Look at this sell side liquidity now, how it is going to take that sell side liquidity. Before taking that sell side liquidity, market can't come to this fair value gap. I'm going to remove this one, that one, this fair value gap. Market can't come to this fair value gap before taking this liquidity. It's forbidden for the market to come to this fair value gap before taking this low. What if market come to this fair value gap? Am I going to take sell? 100% no. If it come to this fair value gap, it is going for that buy side liquidity. Simple logic. So keep watching. This is the logic that market should follow, because now market has to be heavy to take this liquidity, because if it started to go higher, all of the people took buy here, buy there, okay, they will close that trade. So it can't let them to close that trade. They are going to trail their stop loss below this low, because this is another support zone. So they put their stop loss by trailing below that low. Market can't let them be profitable or let them to be break even. So it has to take this low before going higher. If it come here, that means it is coming over there. Keep watching. This is logic. Always, if you frame your trade, always think about the logic. Why market can't come to this fair value gap? Maybe some of you think that, okay, I will take the sell over here from this fair value gap. No, don't think like that way. Think another way. This low, that low is a very strong support zone. So what I did, I take a buy here, okay, and I put my stop loss below this zone here. Then I saw that market came until this area, falling. It is going to hit my stop loss. What I will do, I will look for next support zone. Where is my next support zone? This is my next support zone. I'll put my stop loss below this support zone, maybe little more below, okay, somewhere here. Why? Because market is going to support that zone again. So if it started to go higher, what I will do, I will immediately trail my stop loss very near to this break even. Immediately I will trail it over there so that I can be profitable. I don't wanna be, if I was the market maker, I can't let them profitable, or at least the break even. I won't let them to be the break even. I won't let them, okay? So what I would do, I would sell the market until this support zone. Look at this area. There is a small fair value gap. This is the fair value gap, is my selling. I want to take sell. I would love to take sell here to this fair value gap. I would love to take sell to this fair value gap here, around this fair value gap. My stop loss is going to cover just one tick above this fair value gap here. My target is this sell side liquidity, from this fair value gap to this sell side liquidity. Go by believing that this market is not coming here, I won't let them be break even. I can't let them be break even. So I will put my stop loss one tick above the low of this fair value gap, just one tick above the low of this fair value gap. Target is gonna be this sell side liquidity, maybe one tick above the sell side liquidity, okay? Well guys, when it will take this sell side liquidity before tapping to this gap, I will close my stream. Actually, I will go outside a bit. It's a 49 handle run. If you ever frame any trade and if you don't take the partial, you are gambling. Every single time it is reacting from there, people are taking more buy. Those people who take the buy here, they're taking more buys here. See this candle come until this area, then started to go higher, they're taking buy, chasing the market, taking buy, here, taking buy. This market will fall. Why? Because this support has been broken. This support should be broken. Then market will go for that resistance. Because this is a bearish market. Keep watching. Brother, you can just message to the Discord group. I will be there. And I'm not an expert of any funded account. Tamimi is actually expert, so he can help you. Tamimi, then Outlander, all of them are the expert, okay? A lot of other people are expert. They can help you. Don't think this market will go higher. It should fall to take this low. You will see how beautifully it will take that low. After taking this low, I will start to think about the buy. All of these buyers, their stop loss is here. It is simply, can't you see this? See, this is a support zone. So if you are a support resistance trader, what did you see? This is a support zone. Market has broken that support zone. What does it mean? It is going to react from the next support zone. So trail the stop loss below that support zone. Market is making these people to believe that it is a strong support zone. It's not the line, it's all the zone. It is a strong support zone. Take buy, take buy, take buy. And I am interested to look for sell until, and I am believing that market is not coming to this fair value gap. If it come to this fair value gap, these people who take the buy, they will close their trade at the break even. They won't hold it. Okay, they will simply close their trade. They will be at the break even. I don't want them to be break even. Making new support. See, new support. Keep watching. Look at this. See this sell side? It has taken. Now don't look at this line as a line as my liquidity. This whole zone is the liquidity. I just simply don't know where they put the stop loss. I just simply don't know. But this low is the real low of the support. So maybe 10 handle below this line. Look at this. Did it reach to this premium zone? No. It can't reach over there because all of these people are now get stopped out. Can I take this sell? I am not interested to take this sell. If this candle could close below this fair value gap, I would go for this sell. As it didn't do that, I wouldn't go for the sell. I'm just showing you the logic why it went until this area to this fair value gap, not that fair value gap. That is why this is my breakaway gap. This is my entry fair value gap. This buy, I clearly told you that if this low is taken, it is valid. If it is not taken, you can take a risk for 12 handle. If it works, perfect. If it doesn't work, you should be happy because you just take a 12 handle risk. Okay. If you understand something from here, I'm very happy. So that you can see this buy side liquidity. It's gonna get the highest priority now. Highest priority. That market will go for that buy side liquidity. Any single time, from this fair value gap, any time market will start to provide me any buying opportunity, I'll go for that buy for this buy side liquidity. My sell is done. I mean, fall, I will say it's done. Now it will go for that buy side liquidity. First this buy side liquidity, then this buy side liquidity, see this buy side liquidity, and finally that buy side liquidity. This is gonna be my bias now. Thank you, Outlander. Thank you so much, brother. Hello. হ্যালো, ওয়ালাইকুম সালাম ভাই। আমি বাসায় ভাইয়া। সাথে কে গেছে? আমি তো দেখিনি। আচ্ছা, আমি দেখতেছি। আমি দেখতেছি। ওকে, আমি দেখতেছি ভাই। Thank you guys. I really have to go out. I came after 4 months. I didn't meet any of them. My uncle is waiting for me. I think it was enough for today. I hope you guys got something from here. Though some losing frame, I framed some losing trade. That is an unfortunate. I'm so sorry for that. But your trade should be done around this area. That one sell should be done, your trade. If you are profitable, stop trading. As I told, if you don't follow that on, I have to be here. I have to keep framing the trade, and that's all I'm doing. So please skip that on and try to learn how to trade this market. If you can understand all of this logic I explained over there, how did I know that? How confidently I was saying that market is not coming to this fair value gap? This is all for your learning. Okay, so if you can learn all of these things, anytime you can enter into this market, anytime you can take your profit, anytime you can get out from the market. Okay, so thank you so much guys, and if you have any question, please let me know to our Discord group. I will be back tomorrow, and I'm not sure about the PM session, but if I get the time, I'll come around the PM session. Okay, so thank you so much guys. Thank you so much. Okay, see you until the next time. Cheers guys.